Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection and a Master System pickups video. Two of these games are actually holy grail items for me. I've been wanting to get these games for maybe about the past 4 or 5 years, but I won't compromise on quality. You go into eBay, Facebook Marketplace, even going into retro game stores, you're going to see these games. These are 30 years old plus games, and various degrees of crappy condition. I guess that's the best way of putting it. I've walked into stores and the retro game stores and seen stuff going at astronomical prices when it's, the covers are ripped, they're faded, and it's just like, oh no, I don't want that. I'm willing to wait and try and find something that is in pretty good condition, and these ones are luckily in pristine condition with manuals, and they were both $100 each. I really had to think, did I want to spend that kind of money on 30-year-old games? But back in the day, guess what? We paid $100 for these games brand new. So it evens out after 30 years, I guess. So yeah, I've got those two. There's still a lot of stuff I'm trying to rebuild for the Master System, and it's just really difficult with prices. And I keep saying this, but I think I waited too long to get some stuff, and the prices are going up so high. So also there's two games in here I've never owned before, and they were going at good prices, and I think it's only a matter of time maybe before these other two games will start rising in price. So I thought, okay, I need to bite the bullet, get some of this stuff, and let's just show what I've got. I'll show the two games I never owned before, starting off with a Global Gladiators, the McDonald's game. I did know that this was on the Mega Drive, but I had no idea this was on the Master System. So overall, it's in pretty good condition. Just the side cover here, the Global Gladiator is a bit faded. I don't know why that is, but the Sega logo down there it still looks pretty good. It doesn't look as faded, which is odd. But what's really interesting when you look on the back cover, the screenshots, they look like they've been taken from a CRT TV. They don't really pop. Whereas opposed to any other game I got in the Master System, I can pick it up and look at the back cover, and the artwork, the in-game screenshots is a lot clearer. And it's just really odd that they've done that. They've just taken it off of a TV and just stuck it on there. But yeah, this is supposed to have an environmental message in it. Considering back in the day, this is from '93, I think it was. Back in the day, we had the McDonald's burgers in the styrofoam cases, and it was really odd because there was a whole movement back then. I remember that against that sort of stuff. But yeah, this is supposed to have an environmental message, and it's got the slime and ooze and all that sort of stuff in it. You're supposed to neutralize it. It's very interesting. It's very challenging, I found, when I started playing it. But yeah, I think that was like $29. So everything is really good. The manual, everything is in great condition. And another game that I actually been wanting to get, considering I got Lucky Dome Caper, and also I got Castle of Illusion on the Master System, was Land of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. Now, I haven't actually looked at this game yet. I haven't played it. The manual itself isn't... I probably would rate the manual probably about 7. The cart is probably about 10. And the case itself is... Man, it's in 10. That's really good. It's just the manual that's a little bit of a letdown. But yeah, to get this sort of stuff on the Master System now, I felt that I had to do it because prices will rise, and I've seen it with some games that were cheap for the last couple of years. All of a sudden, it's like I think Alex Kidd and Shinobi World, that you could pick up for about $29. And Lucky Dome Caper, $29. That is slowly increasing with Lucky Dome Caper, but Shinobi World, the Alex Kidd and Shinobi World, that is starting to go up to about $69. So it's a great game. I'm so happy to see more people getting into that sort of stuff. But yeah, the prices are going up, so I thought, okay, I need to get these two. So let's talk about the two holy grail items that I've been wanting to get. Like I said, it's been a long waiting game to try and find something in great condition. I've seen games where they're nowhere near great condition. It's just like, I can't justify spending $70 on something that's just banged up and ripped. but these ones definitely worth it. And starting off with Psychic World, I had this back in the day. Now I'm thinking that this was towards the tail end of when I was playing games on the Master System. I know I was going more into the Mega Drive when this game came out, I think. So yeah, this could have been one of the last games I bought for it. And you know, why do I collect these games? Why am I trying after 30 or more years to rebuild this collection? It's where it started. That is my whole, you know, it's my logic on why I want to get these Master System games back. This is where it began for me, and to have them back in the collection, it is special. So yeah, this would have been one of the last games. It's not an easy game. It's on the Game Gear as well. It is difficult. You have to keep changing your psychic abilities and stuff, which can be a little bit annoying, but it was something that I enjoyed playing back in the day and persevering with, and probably cursing at the same time as well. So yeah, the Psychic World there just looks like it's faded as well. But again, the Sega logo is blue, so I don't know what's going on there, but it's an incredible $100. And when I looked inside, back in the day, somebody paid $20 for this. So inflation, yeah. But it's great to have this in the collection because, yeah, it definitely was one of the last games I played. And she kind of reminds me of Alice from Phantasy Star. Yeah, it really does. Maybe that's why I wanted to get it. Kind of similar, very similar. So that was one game. Now this other one, man, I've been wanting to get this for years. Movie tie-in games on the Master System, they were few and far between. On the NES, they had a lot more. But because they have a lot more, doesn't necessarily mean that they were going to be good games. There's a lot of movie licensed games on the Nintendo Entertainment System, which is crap. They're absolutely crap. But I really wanted this because it was one of my favorite movies back in 1977. Of course, it's Star Wars. Now, this was a really big deal to us, especially if you were a Star Wars fan, to get this game on the Master System. Like I said, it was very few and far between where you get movie licensed games. And this had a lot of different gameplay styles in it, which I enjoyed. And because of that, it always was in the back of my mind, I need to get this back on the Master System, just so, you know, it's here. I don't have to worry about it anymore, trying to hunt it down. And again, this thing, I think I would rate everything in here. Man, I would rate probably everything apart from the manual maybe a 9.5. Everything else is a 10. And it's just comes down to luck. I go on eBay, I don't know how many times a day. I got notifications all set up, and I'm always looking for Master System games, either in the morning, afternoon, or night, before bed, whenever there's a bit of free time. I just scroll through and see what's on there. And you know, both of these games, I did have to think, do I want to spend that kind of money on it? Yes, I did. So yeah, but these are two Holy Grail items. They're fantastic games for me. May not be for everybody. We all have our different, opinions on games and thoughts on games and what we enjoyed from, that bygone era now. I mean, these things could be even considered to be not retro games, maybe vintage games in another 5 years' time. I don't know. That's just the way I'm seeing things go now with the whole gaming market. But best tip I can give you, if you're after rebuilding a collection, doesn't matter if it's Master System, NES, Super NES, whatever it is, you're going to have to persevere. And things like this will come your way, like it did for me. Took a long time, but it's here. They're in the collection now. I'm really happy. And now I've got to get other stuff, which, man, there's a Wonder Boy game which is way too high. Years the Vanished Omen, that was a great game. I need to get that one back. That's averaging about $200. Miracle Warriors, that's another one. It seems to be the RPGs now I need to get, and I'm pretty much almost done with the games I really wanted to get back that I had back in the day. But there's still stuff there that I've never played before, like Global Gladiators and Land of Illusion, which I want to experience for the first time. Back then, I guess I was leaning more towards the Mega Drive and forgot about those games. But now, why not? Why not enjoy them and just try and finish this Master System collection and maybe move on to the Mega Drive collection. Oh my God, those prices are going up as well. So yeah, that's my Holy Grail items. Yeah, just let me know what you think. Is that too high to pay for two 30-year-old games, $100 a piece? But back in the day, they were $100 each. So yeah, just leave it with that one. Okay, so until next time, guys, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.